Hi all. In this video we'll see how to make an external monitor from old laptop which is not in use. So you can see here, this is my Dell laptop monitor. I have a Dell XPS 17-inch laptop and it has some problem with the motherboard. So I tried to fix it, but it didn't work because it's very old one. It's around 10 years old, so that I didn't get a replacement parts. So it's not been used for a very long time, so I just want to make one external monitor out of this so I can use it for my work. So yeah, to make this external monitor, what you need to do is you need to take out this bezel so that we can take out the LCD panel. So let's open. So I'm just opening it here. So this bezel, we can open it. Yeah, you can take out this bezel, and this just you can take it out. Okay, so it's a big one, like it's a 17-inch one. So I don't want to waste this for simply not using it. So this is the panel. So I'll show you the back side of this panel. You can see here the back side of this panel. You can see I already removed the cable. So yeah, this is the cable. Okay, so these are the pins we need to attach the LVDS cable. So I have already removed it, okay, because anyhow that laptop LVDS can't be used. So we need to buy a separate LVDS cable for that. And in this it's very important one. Just see this one, you can see the number. So you can see here there is LP173WD1, okay, and down you can see TLA2. So this you need to search in the internet. Mostly you can check it in panellook.com. So there you will get the complete data sheet of this LCD panel. So based on that you can correct the LVDS cable if anything goes wrong. Means in that you will get entire this LCD related information, what voltage it will work. So anyhow I'll open it in a web browser and I'll show you. But this thing you need to note it down, like this is the one you need to download. So yeah, first you need to download this. So based on this panel number, this LP173WD1TLA2, so you can search for the suitable LCD controller board, but it's very difficult based on your model. Means you have to wait for a long time to get it from websites like Banggood and AliExpress. And sometimes it won't work, because I ordered one from online, but it didn't work. So when you are not sure and the availability of this compatible board, so what you can do is you can buy a universal board. So that can be used almost all LCD panels. Only thing you need to figure it out, like LVDS configuration. So what I did is I purchased one in online, but it didn't work. So what I did is, like, I purchased one universal LCD controller board. So I'll show you that. So let me keep this panel on side. So what I did is I purchased this universal board. Okay, so you can see here this is HDVX9 and AS version 4.2, and you can see this LCD and LED universal TV main board. So advantage of this board is, like, you don't need to install any firmware to work with your panel. So it's almost work with almost all the panels. I'll open and I'll show you. Okay, so it will support almost all the resolution. It will support from 14-inch to 32-inch resolution one. So let's open this and see what are the things it is. So you can see here, first we can see the main board. They also have given this this one. So this is the board. This is just for mounting this one. Okay, just for this part. So let's keep this one side, and this is the board. Okay, it's the same version which is mentioned on, as you can see here. And see, this have connections like audio video connections, and you can see here this have USB connection, and this have this, even you can connect your cable TV. So, and you have VGA, and you have HDMI, and if you see the back side, it will give a resolution. So you can see here. Okay, so it will support almost all the resolutions. Okay, 1920 by 1080. So it's like that. So in this, mine is like 1600 by 900. Okay, so this 17 one. Okay, so same thing we can see in data sheet. So yeah, so let's see the contents first. Okay, so this is the board, and what else is there? Okay, so this have a remote, so that this can be used as a TV also. And you can see these are the buttons. Let's see. So, yeah, you can see here for changing channels, menu. Okay, so you can see infrared one. Okay, so this is also will go. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you can see there is one LVDS cable. So the thing is, unfortunately, this not compatible with our LED panel. If it is compatible, that's fine, but for this panel it is not compatible. So we can see here it's not compatible. Okay, it's too big. Okay, it's not compatible. Everything is fine, only this LVDS cable, it won't work in my case. So what I did is, I ordered another LVDS cable which is compatible for the laptop. You can see this is the one. Okay, I just open it while checking the previous board, that didn't work. So you can see here it is compatible one. So that's compatible one. See? Okay, so like this one extra thing you need to buy in case if it is not compatible. So this is very less, like maybe you will get it for $2 in Banggood. Links I will put it in description, so you can buy it from Banggood. Okay, so yeah, this is the one. So I'll keep it here. Then so now see, this everything is pretty easy. So let me show you this. So in this you can see the resolution. So based on the resolution you need to change the jumpers. Okay, so based on your resolution you need to change the jumpers. Okay, so you can see here I marked my LCD panel resolution. So that is 1600 into 900. So it's 8-bit and 2 channel. So here what we need to do is we need to adjust the jumpers based on the resolution. So you can see here the resolution is 1600 by 900. So you can see the marks. So here we need to place the jumper in B and G. Okay, so these jumpers you can see here, you can see the jumpers. So let me show you. Yeah, so these are the jumpers. Okay, so there will be 3 jumpers. So you can see here A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So based on our resolution, what we need to do is we need to put a jumper for G and we need to put a jumper for B. You can see here. Okay, so this jumper I am not using it, so simply I just cut like that. So these white dots are representing jumpers. So based on this, we need to put jumper, one in B, one in G. Okay, so I mark here. So if you see here this side, you can see the jumpers. So these jumpers you need to okay, you can see the jumper here. So you need to put jumper. So you can see here I already placed one in G and another one will be in B. Okay, in B. Okay, this third jumper I am not using, just I keep it on side. Okay, so based on your panel resolution, you just check it back side. So where to keep the jumpers, you can have a look. Okay, so these are different varieties of resolution. You can get almost all kinds of LED panels resolution. So before you buy, you just check it. Is the resolution is available for your panel, means your panel resolution available here or not. So this is pretty easy, so you don't need to upload any firmware or something. Just adjust the jumpers based on your LCD panel resolution. So mine is 1600 900, so I'll place the jumper. So you can see here I already placed the jumpers here. Okay. So that is G and B. Okay, so based on your panel you need to place the jumper. So after that, one more important thing is voltage. So another thing is the voltage, means to run the LED. So you can see the jumpers here, so you need to set this jumper. Okay, okay, you can set this to whatever voltage based on the data sheet. Okay, so in my case my LED panel is using 3.3 volts, so that's the reason I place this jumper here, like, okay, so like this. If it is 5 volts, you need to put this jumper like that. If it is a 5 volt, you need to place the jumper like this, but my case the voltage is 3.3, as you can see here. Okay, so 3.3 volt mean, okay, like this. So 3.3 jumper should be placed here. 5.5 volts means you need to place it here, like below. So 12 volts means you need to place it here. So make sure you just check your data sheet. So based on that you place the jumper properly. If you place it wrongly, then it will burn your LED panel or LCD panel. Okay, so you can see here. So to use 3 volts you need to place the jumper like this, means these two should be in contact, so like this. Okay, if it is 5 volts you need to place the jumper for these two, that means this pin and this pin. Okay, if it is a 12 volts you need to place the jumper for these two pins. Okay, so make sure you check your data sheet and select the correct voltage for your LED. So okay, that is very important. Be careful when you do this. Okay, that is thing. So these two things, like first you need to set the jumpers, then you need to, means this is jumper for the resolution of your panel, this voltage for your panel. Okay, so okay, first you need to set these two, then you need to prepare LVDS cable for your configuration. So I'll just show you how that looks. Okay, okay, now we'll go to panellook.com. so there I entered my LED panel model number here, then I just click on the search so that it will show so you can see here that is TLA2. Just click on that, then the panel related information will be here. So you can see the resolution, that is 1600 by 900 HD plus, and things you need to notice is here, like you can see it is 2-bit. so let me zoom in. So I'm just making the screen little bigger so you can see a little better. So this is the panel we have now, and you can see here this is LVDS. You need to check these two things, very important. So you need to check the resolution first, because we need to set it in our control board. So for that we need resolution, and this is one thing you need to note it down. And next you need to check this LVDS type. So you need to get this connector, because whatever you will get it in a universal, it won't match with our LED panel, means laptop LED panel. So may you have to buy a separate cable. If it is matching, fine. If it is not matching, you have to buy one. So this you need to check it. It is 2 channel and 6 bit and 40 pins connector. Okay, so it's a 40 pin connector. So, and you can see the input voltage. So this one is very important. So we need to set the jumper in controller board. So for that you must check this one, and you should give a same voltage. If you give higher, so it will burn your board, so means burn your panel, LED panel. So make sure you just check this voltage carefully and set it. Okay, this is 3.3 volts, and yeah, so for this we don't need a separate inverter. So yeah, these two things you need to notice. Just one is the resolution and another one is the voltage. Okay, it is running. Okay, so that one thing you need to take it. So that is important. So what you can do, if you go down, you can see you can download the data sheet so that you can see the complete information related to your panel. So for this you need to click on the downloads. It will be asking just login and user ID. So simply you can register and you can download. So it's just asking username, password, and or you can say join free. Okay, so you can do this. So yeah, you register and so you can register and you can download this. So I already downloaded, so I'll open that and we'll see the information related to our panel. So this is the data sheet I downloaded. So you can see the number here, this LP 173WD1, and you can see the model TLA2. So you can go through this and you will get the information related to your, means in my case I'm just showing mine. In yours you can get all the information related to this particular panel, so that it will give the size, everything. Okay, so in this we need is there is a data sheet for LVDS, so we need to check that. Yeah, this is the data sheet. Okay, so you can see here, these are the pins we need to correct our LVDS cable. So you can see the LVDS cable 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 like that. So you can see here the voltage is going into LVDS is the 3.3 volts. Okay, so in universal, the only thing you need to match these values, like, okay, so you can see VDD and you can see odd plus minus, odd plus minus, odd plus minus. So like this, these many set of connections you have to adjust. So the cable I purchased, you can see here. So okay, so this is the one. So actually this is the, it will start from 1. So it will start from here, like 1 2 3 4 like this. Okay, so this can be soldered, like so plus and minus cable you can see like black and white. Okay, so odd numbers, even numbers you need to match. So you can see in the PDF. So in this data sheet it is showing, so it is starting from left to right. So 1 2 3 4, same way we can see here like that. Okay, 1 to 40, same thing. So these are the numbers 1 2 3, so like 1 2 3 4 like, so 1 2 3 4 like this, odd even number. So it will have totally 40. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to match the data sheet, this LVDS cable configuration. We need to connect properly in a controller board. Okay, so if you do that, it will be ready. So now we will see the connections of LVDS cable. So you can see here. Okay, so this side is the this controller board one. So same thing you can see here. So back side of the panel, back side of the thing, you can see odd number plus. So what you see right side, this is the plus. Okay, you can see here right side. Left side is the minus 1. So both sides it will be like this. So here just to figure out, it's little difficult because so that's the reason what I did is, you can see VCC ground. So I just put it in order so that you can understand very easily. So you can see here. So for this pin you can see here. So these are the pin we are talking about now. Okay, so these are LVDS connections. So you can see the number. Okay, it is showing 2. Okay, so the number is 2. That means this is the second pin. Okay, So you can see here, this is the pin number 2. Okay, so this is the pin number 1. So in this order, 1 and 2, in this order I just written here, you can find here. So 1 2. So what and all things are coming from the board, you can see here. And so now what we need to do, whatever we are getting here, we need to match with this. Okay, so here what are the things is important to connect. So I have given, because mine it is 2 channel, so that you need to connect odd numbers and even numbers, both you need to connect. Okay, so you need to connect both. So you can see the numbers, it's very simple. So how you can match this, so you can see now, this is the LVDS cable. So when you connect this one, so this will be the first number. Okay, you can see there will be a symbol here. So this is the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, like that. You need to check this. So check, and based on this, for example, you are matching with this. So what you need to do is these 2. So these 2 are VCC. See, wherever this VCC available, okay, so this it is available. So here we need in 2 places. So what you can do is, in this place you can connect to this. Okay, so here also you can connect this to this. So then again this VCC we can connect to this. So like this we have to connect. So whatever we are getting here, same thing we need to connect here. For example, this odd number 0 minus, okay, so that we are getting here. So you just check the pin here and that you adjust. So it's going from, you need to adjust like here 0, you need to connect to 0. So the plus you need to connect to like this. Then same way, odd number 1 you can connect from here, positive, negative, and you can like this. So like this we need to match the board to this panel. Okay, so matching thing is very simple. So you can see here, you can check the wire. Okay, you can see how these are wires are coming here and going to this. Okay, just here you can see the numbers again. So this will be connected. So when you count here, so this will be the pin number 1. Okay, then the bottom one is the 2, again 3, and again 4, 5, 6, 7, like this. You need to go, top one is the odd number, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, like that. Okay, so just check this cable here and find out that particular cable and change according to your mapping. So releasing is very simple. In this, releasing is very simple. Just you hold this one and lift it up so that you can take out the cable. Then you can place it wherever you want based on the available pins. So you can see here, based on this you can replace this cable, just remove. Here it's already soldered, so we can't change anything. So you see the number, for example, see, 1 is not connected here as per our thing. See, 1 is not connected. Same way here also no connections. Next one is 2 VDD. So what we need to do is, see the second one, you can see here. So second one is connected down. Okay, so this one, second one. Okay, so select this cable, means pick the cable here, make sure it is going any one of these 3 cables, because these 3 cables is providing the voltage. Okay, so 1 2 3, so you can connect any cable here because 3 are are sending the same voltage. So like that, check the cable here. Okay, check the cable here, the number, then pick the wire, then you go here and select that particular wire and change the slot. If it is in a wrong slot, for example you want to jumble this, so you can remove this and you can put it in another slot. Like that you match it with your panel LVDS. Okay, so I did mine, so it's a pretty much same. I didn't change anything, it's fine, but maybe in your, when it comes to your panel, maybe it is a little work. Just pick the cable here and identify here like this. Okay, and if you notice here, mine it is 2 channel, that's why you can see more pairs, you can see, because 3 will be going for now odd number, 3 will be going for even number, and 1 will be going for a clock. So you can see here, you can see here, so you can see here, see this have only 30 pins. Okay, this have only 30. If you see here, this have only 30, but our data sheet, see, so odd number, even numbers is fine. These are the things we need to connect. Okay, odd and even numbers we connected, that's fine. Okay, you connected, but additional you can see, so 40, but in this we have only 30. So but we need 3 wires for to supply the voltage. Okay, so that's why what happened here, additionally you see there is a cable. Okay, this will be supplying the power. Okay, so this is powering the LED. So this will be going, this will be going here, you can see here. Okay, so this will be going here, then this LVDS, make sure you match. Okay, you can see there is an arrow mark here, see arrow mark here, and this red color, so both should match. Okay, okay, so now this power for this, so this 3 cable is providing this last, so this, so for this is inverter. Okay, and this is the LVDS cable. So as per our voltage, you can see here the voltage is 3.3, so we need to set our jumper here, you can see, so you can set to 3.3. make sure you just check this one carefully. Okay, make sure the jumper, if possible you just check with the multimeter, is it giving. If you put it in 5, this will burn the LED panel, so this one thing you must check. Okay, carefully. Then then this resolution jumpers, anyhow we have placed it properly, that is going to B and G, so that's why there is a jumper here in B and G. Okay, fine, so that's it. Now we can connect this to LED panel and just power it up. Before that we need to connect, so this, you need to connect this. So this is the for remote we need to connect this one. This will be going here. Okay, so like this. Now our connections are pretty much, it's ready for connecting. Just so the other side of this LVDS cable we need to connect to LCD panel. So I will do that. Just so now let's power up this panel and see whether it is working or not. So what I'll do, I'll just connect this to power and I'll be back. So here I connected that board here. So you can see here I connected the power, that is my monitor power supply, that is 12 volts and 3 amps, and this is the HDMI input connection I have given. Okay, so let's see, let's switch on and see whether it is really working or not. So I will switch on now. So you can see LED is showing blue, that means it is on, but it is turning into red, that means we need to switch on, like so. If you click on this, yeah, so it's actually taking my PC. You can see the display. Okay, so actually it's working fine. So we can click on this input, so we can go. Sometimes it won't show, maybe it's in a wrong input connection, so it will be giving like blank one. So what you can do, just click on this and pick the input. I connected to HDMI, so it will display. So those changes you can do it with a remote. You can see here. So it's working fine. So finally this connection is working fine. Only thing, just you need to work on the LVDS connections. The connections must be proper, means that odd connections and even connection, and the clock. Make sure you give all these connections, then this will be ready. So what I will do, this I will mount on acrylic sheet, so that we can take it wherever we want, because taking in this kind of connection, it's kind of like a messy, so we'll make it little tidy and proper arrangement of all these cables. Okay, so we'll see how we will mount the this panel on LCD, means on acrylic sheet. So now I will mount the LED panel on this acrylic glass. So I already made some holes. Okay, so this I used for some experiment. Anyhow, it's not in use, so I want to make use of this one. So what I'll do is I'll just place this here like this. Okay, so back side I made a passage for the cable. Okay, so like this. Then I will add screws. I already made holes for that. Okay, so here and all, so like this. Okay, so okay, I will do those changes. first thing what we need to do is we need to connect the cable here. So I mounted the panel here with the screws and all. So now it is ready. So yeah. So it's ready. Now what I'll do, I'll just mount the board here. So to mount the motherboard, so I'm using this 3D printed part. So this I will place it like this. So these buttons will come here. Then this motherboard will come here. That's the whole thing will be mounted here. Everything will go like this. On top, this will be fixed. So like this, the whole thing will be covered. Okay, so I will do this and I'll be back. So here what I did, like see, I mounted here as I showed you earlier. So I mounted this, so buttons will come this side, so it won't move. I secured everything with hot glue and some tape so that it won't come. So cables are coming from here, LVDS, and so this is just tidy up this one. So yeah, that's it. So on top of this, I will be placing one cover, 3D printed cover. So I'm going to place this one on top of, so that this will be secured, means. So okay, so I will do this one and I'll be back. So I forgot to tell you, this one if you buy in online, maybe it will cost around 1700 to 2000 something, but if you buy it in offline, maybe you will get it for 750. So I got it for 750 with all remote everything cable. Additionally, you have to buy one LVDS cable which is suitable for your laptop. Okay, so I will put this cover and with the hot glue and I'll be back. So I glued this one. So now this is secured, so you can see here. Okay, so now what I will do is I'll do little wrap around this, then it will be good for looking. At present it's like this, transparent. So I'll add little wrap and I'll be back. So I've wrapped now like this. Okay, so what I'll do, back side I will add some stand so that it will hold like this. Okay, so what exactly I planned is I want to wrap carbon fiber vinyl, but because of the coronavirus lockdown, I didn't get the carbon fiber vinyl. So once I got this, I will apply on top of this. For time being, I'm using this black color tape on top, so it's okay, fine, not that bad. So yeah, this is what. So our monitor is ready. This can be used as an external monitor, or it can be used as a TV, or it can be used like multimedia player where you can play the files using USB and all. So you have plenty of the options, so you can use this in a many ways. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.